Hey everybody, it's James here with the Board Game Spotlight, and tonight we are talking about Unfair, which is coming off of Kickstarter and is about to hit retail and the Kickstarter backers. And man, if you like engine building, tableau building, combination games, this is going to be one you're definitely going to want to check out. So let's just jump right in. Let me preface this with I have a prototype version. The retail and Kickstarter version will have more cards, more theme decks, miniatures, more upgrades, two-sided board. I have the basic version that was for prototype. So, in the game, you're going to have your park. You are building out a park. You start with a main gate, you start with a loan card, you start with a couple showcases. You are going to be building, you can build up to 5 attractions in your park. You're going to be adding add-ons and upgrades, and staff members can be hired, and resources. In each round, you're going to be playing events and getting blueprints from here. And let's just give you an idea what the blueprint looks like right out of the gate. So blueprints look like this. They're easy, medium, and difficult. This one, complete all items. You'll get a 10 bonus points at the end. Any theater with any guest service upgrade and any feature upgrade. So as you see, these upgrades, like this locker and coat check, is an upgrade, but it's for guest services. And there's an upgrade theme, and there's an upgrade feature. So like that would be a feature for the theater, but probably can't. You can only put a corkscrew element on a thrill ride. So you've got these combos that you're trying to get, and you've got to dig through the deck and really try to find the right pieces to build your blueprints. Everybody's going to get 2 showcase cards. These are your big boys. These are the big kahunas of your park, as you might say. So this is Skull Cliff Stronghold. It cost a whole bunch to build it, but it also comes with this little once per guest step. You gain 4 coins for each pirate theme upgrade on open attractions, all parks. So these usually have some really powerful upgrades. So once you're able to, you get 5 stars, and the star power is how many people you're bringing into your to your theme park. So here, you see the main gate starts with 1. Other than that, you got nothing. So you've got to build up kind of slow at the beginning because you start with $20. And so as things come out, you can take your $20 and you can build things off of the market. So that costs 15, so you can build it. Or you're going to have cards out of your hand that you can also build. And so you're going to be getting these things, and you're going to be looking for certain attractions that you need and things like that. So also, the event deck. The event deck is pretty interesting. So the event cards are double-sided. You got, well, not double-sided. You got the top side and the bottom side. So the top side is it's always beneficial for you. Usually aids you, gets you money, increases things that you're trying to do. The bottom side usually is either going to mess with the other players or could protect you. So in this case, this sitting planet, you can choose a feature upgrade in any park and demolish it. You could do that to yourself if you wanted to, but more than likely you're going to do it to other players. Here's one. The top is you can search the park discard pile and choose a card. So if a card got away from you at the end of a round that you really needed, and you know it's in there, you can go get it. Here is the bottom piece, intrusion. Choose a guest service upgrade in any park and demolish it. You can mess with people's blueprints. This one is close all attractions in your park except 1. Guest step, gain 3 extra coins. So that's going to bump up your income. Here you can choose a staff member in any park and move them to your park. So there are also some defensive cards in here as well on the bottom piece. So it's not always trying to take out everybody else. Okay, so here I've got you a good example of a park layout. So at the end, you're going to score points on each attraction based off all the different upgrades, number of icons that you've been able to put on it. So you can put the same type of upgrade on it. It just can't be the exact same one. So like as you see right here on our guest services, we have 3 guest services, but it's a vending machine, lockers and coat check, and an information kiosk. I couldn't put 2 lockers and coat checks on the same attraction. But right here, this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 upgrade. You come over here at the end scoring, that's going to score you 46 points. So you're trying to get as many upgrades on your attractions as you can. Also, in addition, your capacity park, this is your income in between rounds. That's going to be how many people can come to your park. And so you've got people flowing into your park, but that's based off these stars. That's how many people that you've been able to pull into your park because your park's awesome. And so right here, this particular setup in the in-between, we have 1, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14. You get right at the capacity, so you would get $14. Now there's different event cards that you can play for modifiers to help get that up there and really drive home your maximum amount of money, because money is going to be super, super tight in the game. And that's what you're going to need to be able to get like your big super attraction out, things like that. And so as you play during each round, there's 8 rounds in the game, and you're going to flip over a card in the guest step or the event step, and you're going to see what happens for the round. So this one, each park scores 3 extra stars. Pretty good, right? Well, the first 4 rounds are pretty easy going, right? Pretty nice. After that, and after the 4th round, you can no longer draw your blueprints. You're no more blueprinting from there unless you have an event card that lets you get one. Things start getting nasty after that. So this is city planning. Choose each attraction which does not have a guest services upgrade and close it. So things start to get hairy, because if the ride's closed, you don't get any of that income in between rounds. So that makes it really, really difficult. And that happens a good bit. There'll be something that you don't get out of. So in the game, there's 4 that came with this, but there's also ninjas and gangsters that are also going to be in the game. And so as you can see, this kind of gives you a breakdown of each one. You got robots, pirates, jungle, and vampires. Vampires are particularly nasty and have a lot of, we'll call it, player interaction. So if you don't like take that, you probably won't want to play with the vampires. That is what's really great about this game, is it's completely modular. So if you don't like something, or a type of card, or a type of deck, you just pull that out and you use a different deck. And the jungle and the pirates and the robots, they're pretty easy going. You're not going to have a lot of punching each other in the face, because I know there's a lot of people who they wouldn't like if somebody came in and said, I'm going to destroy your corkscrew element. And that's something that you needed for your blueprint. I know that a lot of people doesn't like that. There's also these game changer cards that come along with it. And so these change like all over rules. Like, so World Peace, you cannot use event cards or park card abilities which affect other players. So if you don't like that, then you just play this, boom. We're not essentially using the bottom part of these cards. I will say that this is a really cool mechanism with them having the 2, because there's almost always something that's going to get you money or some sort of advantage here, but there's also something right here that's you can use to either so right here you could discard to block, but there's usually something that could mess up the other players, and you wouldn't just do that randomly. You would see that somebody else is probably really winning and they got a really good combination of stuff going over there, and you need to see if you can bump them down a little bit. So in the game, I really found myself a lot of times studying my blueprint cards. I try to get 2 or 3 in most games, and I'm studying what's on here, the different combinations of things that I need in my tableau. Do I need to take a loan? Loans, while you can get money to buy things right away, it costs you points at the end of the game every time you need a loan. I really, really enjoyed that part of the game where I'm just digging in and searching through the deck, trying to find the cards that I need to build out the things that I've got to have to complete my blueprints, while at the same time holding on to an event card in my hand to kind of bluff the other players off, like, I got some blocking going on, huh? I've also built some staff members who can help me block some of your junk. This is a great game. You'll be able to ratchet up as nasty as you want to take that to be, and ratchet it down as much as you want. I think that's probably one of the coolest things that they did, is they made it really open for the players to do as they want to, however they want to play it. So at the end of the game, you're going to get your little nifty score pad here, and you're going to add up your blueprint points, your attraction sizes and their points, however many coins you've got, because for every 2 you score a point. And then you'll have some, I had to usually subtract a good amount of points from my loans, and you see who the winner is. It's going to have a ton of replayability because you can mix and match the decks however you want. I know they're already working on an expansion for more decks and some other things going on with it. Guys, this is a great tableau building, fun little game. I would check it out if I were you. It's Unfair from Good Games Publishing. All right, guys, it's James with Board Game Spotlight, and I'll check you next time.